All right, let's make sure this is working. We live? Are we good? All right. This is Frank Jimenez here with The Tribe, and I want to welcome you to our course program for insurance agents. I want to congratulate you. You've made such a big investment in your agency, in your marketing. You need more leads, you need better quality leads. You're looking for better ways to market your agency in such a new age of digital marketing, of social media, and there's so many tools out there, and we wonder how we use them and we implement them into our agencies. Well, you've made the right choice. In The Tribe and I Am Insurance, you have countless and countless hours of recordings, of training. You have countless coaches, and you have countless live calls that you can get on that are gonna take you to the next level when it comes to Facebook marketing to help you take advantage of the resources that are there to increase your production. I want to set some expectations for you on how this group is going to behave and how you should engage with our group. The only way that you're going to actually take advantage of what The Tribe has to offer in terms of support is to engage with the group. Should we say that again? The group, the group, the group, the group. The group is our mothership. Please remember that. If you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have something that you want to ask generally about your agency or about advertising in general, the group is where the gold mine is going to be. Do yourself a favor and do not disappoint yourself by instant messaging me or any of the coaches in the group, or instant messaging or emailing any of the members. You know why? We all run businesses just like you. We all have other things we need to do. So if you email me or instant message us, we can't guarantee a reply right away because you could get lost in the shuffle. So always remember, if you have a question, you need a post in the Facebook group and we'll all attack your question. We'll make sure you're taken care of. And that's what this group is all about, endless support and helping you in your time of need. If your question isn't answered in the Facebook group, we do have 2 live calls a week, every Tuesday, every Thursday, and we actually have a third one now that's every Friday. If we can't answer your question on the group, get on the live calls so we can support you and help you grow with Facebook ads. One thing you need to know is that you have training modules called Kajabi. Now, I know Kajabi sounds really, really weird, but this is an amazing, awesome site where you have recorded trainings, you have recorded webinars, you have ad copies. Your secret to success in The Tribe is going to be inside of Kajabi. We host all of our live calls using Zoom. Zoom is an amazing webinar software that we use to get you and your other classmates on live webinars every single week. Remember, it's always important to be aware of your surroundings. We understand that you're on phone calls, you have employees that ask you questions, and you have clients inside of the office. But when you're on a Zoom call and we hear too much noise coming from your line, we will gently mute you. We don't want to be mean, but we do this for professionalism, and we want to make sure the experience in The Tribe is as best as possible. When you get on Zoom calls for your training, you'll automatically be muted starting off. You are more than welcome to unmute your line or type in the chat bar if you have questions or something to say. The last thing we want you to think is that this is communist Cuba. So talking about a roadmap, you're going to be registered for 5 weekly calls when you're starting off. We call these the Tribe Foundation calls. These are the calls that are going to help you understand the basics of Facebook, the basics of advertising, automation, and everything else that we do here at The Tribe. It's important that you register for these webinars. If you just signed up and you're watching this video, you need to register ASAP. The way this is gonna work is this gonna be content weeks 1 through 5, and this is on a constant rotating basis. So if you signed up, as an example, but we're currently in week 3 on the live calls, the great news is that you have recorded sessions for week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 over and over. So if you want to wait till the week 1 live call comes around in 2 more weeks, you can access the recording while you wait. And on top of that, you have other members and other calls in the group that you can take advantage of. So there is literally endless support for you to be successful. Now, what I want you to think about is your agency goals. You signed up for Tribe because you're hungry to learn marketing, you're hungry to increase production, and you're hungry to be different in your market. Now, according to your current conversion goals and where you guys have converted recently, think about how many leads you need per month. You might say 200, you might say 300, you might say 500. And on the same note, think about how many referrals you feel you need for a month from loan officers. Some people say 5, some people say 10, some people say 100. Now, the reason I bring this up is because we are going to give you everything you need to reach your goals. We've had people generate up to 700 leads in small markets like Montana, in small markets like Idaho, and we've had people generate thousands of leads a month in big markets like Texas. So the bottom line is, no matter where you are, your lead goals are possible, assuming that you put in the work and you implement everything that we teach you. Just like any other course or piece of education that you're gonna purchase for yourself, it's important to understand that nothing works unless you do. We can teach you as much as we want, we can teach you as much as we can, but if you don't implement, nothing is going to work. The first and most important thing that you need to do is implement, because if you don't work, nothing else will. The second thing I want you to think about when we're talking about expectations is spending money on ads. A lot of you are coming here spending money on live calls, you're spending money on internet leads, you're spending money on a lot of different things that aren't necessarily paying your agency back. If I were to tell you that you can generate your own exclusive lead for a minimum of $5, why wouldn't you spend money on Facebook? If you do not spend enough money on Facebook, you will not generate the amount of leads that you want to generate. Another thing I want to remind you of is you're gonna be running ads and you're gonna get excited, but don't get excited about the first ad you put out and you not do anything else. That is a huge mistake, and it's a mistake a lot of people make. You will not generate leads with one ad over the course of the next 4 to 5 weeks. You need to put out multiple ads, you need to test multiple copies, and you need to consistently test your ads, engage with us, and have us troubleshoot your performance in order for you to be successful. You need 3 things before you get started. Number 1, you need to set up your Wufoo account. Now, Wufoo is our preferred form builder. If you feel like you're a little bit more advanced and you're ready to move on to something more heavy and more expensive, I recommend Survey Gizmo. When you purchase either one of these softwares, for Wufoo, there's an account that's $19.99 a month. Purchase that one. If you're gonna go with Survey Gizmo, I highly recommend you purchase the one that's $135 a month. Now, if you have questions on either one of these softwares, post in the group and we will gladly answer them. The second thing is you need your incognito page. The incognito page is a foundation of where we run our ads and where everything is going to be produced from. If you do not have an incognito page, you will not be successful. And last but not least, you need a Zapier account. What the heck is a Zapier account, right? So we will explain later, but the only thing you need to do right now is post your email inside of the Tribe group and tag us and say, hey, I need my Zapier account, and we will grant you access as soon as we see that. So last thing, and here are my notes, right? What the heck is up with the unicorn? I have no idea, but guess what? Here he is. This is our Tribe unicorn. Have you ever heard of insurance agents generating their own leads? Have you ever heard of insurance agents giving leads to loan officers for referrals? Have you ever heard of insurance agents generating leads for as little as $1? That is a freaking unicorn, guys, and that's what we're gonna make you. You're gonna do all these amazing things on Facebook that other agents in your market wish they could do, and that's why we call you a unicorn. Say goodbye, man. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you in the group. Have an amazing time in Tribe. Thanks, guys.